some noise. What? Hold on, hold on. We looking good, we looking good. This is where it's got 60th celebration. The song ain't good. Green Star, make some noise. Well, I know the orange stand the bad over there. 1, 2, 3, orange. And everybody, because we're celebrating 60 and we are one Guyana, everybody in the national stadium, on the count of 3, I want you to make some noise and send a message all over the Caribbean. 1, 2, 3, make some noise. Thank you, my name is Ego.
Put your hands together once again, ladies and gentlemen. The King of Calypso for 2026. That was Ego. Ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready for the K9 display, and this is being done by the Guyana Police Force Mounted Branch Division. Today we will see our service dogs doing spectacular formations, and we're talking about obedience maneuvers. We're talking about physical maneuvers, ladies and gentlemen. Our dogs jumping through fire hoops. Let's put our hands together as we welcome the K9 display.
Everybody right now sing, oh, different faces, different race, every county, every village, everybody, no, come let's celebrate, oh yeah, 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 yeah. Christian, Hindu, Muslim, we standing side by side as one people, one nation, we stand as one. We better together in you, in you, in you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the K9 display. Let's put our hands together, please. While the display continues, ladies and gentlemen, we're asking for the children that will be performing today to make their way over to this stage. Thank you very much. So at this time, ladies and gentlemen, they're currently doing a formation with the dogs. What you're seeing subsequently will be some obedience maneuvers, some physical maneuvers, and believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, our service dogs will be jumping through some fire hoops. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. The canine display. Put your hands together. Discipline and obedience at its best. And now the fun continues, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep clapping for the canine display from the Guyana Defense Force Mounted Branch Division. We're preparing now for the physical maneuver, ladies and gentlemen, where you get to see them do tricks, jump through the hoops. Ladies and gentlemen, right here in the Guyana National Stadium, as we celebrate 60 years of independence, our Diamond Jubilee celebration. Ladies and gentlemen, let's continue to put our hands together for our dogs.
Everybody right now sing, oh. Different faces, different race, every county, every village, everybody. No, come let's celebrate. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Christian, Hindu, Muslim, we standing side by side.
If you were at Fort Island last night, let me hear you make some noise. Who joined us in Essequibo last night for the iconic flag raising ceremony? Put your hands up. Ladies and gentlemen, 60 years is no joke. And where we are as a country is also no coincidence, ladies and gentlemen. It is as a matter of stalwart leadership and a resilient people. It is the pride, it's our culture. It's the fact that we came from 6 different places from across the world to fuse into one people, one nation, one destiny, ladies and gentlemen, one Guyana. Let's put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen. I now invite you to feast your eyes to the field. Going through the obstacle courses, as you can see. Well disciplined, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put our hands together and cheer him on.
Just like a sunrise can't be denied, no. Just like the rivers will find the sea. Oh Allah, you're here.
We want to acknowledge in our midst, in the presidential suite, we have His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Irfan Ali. Joining us as well, our Honorable Prime Minister Mark Phillips. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. We also have our culture ministers, Minister of Culture, Honorable Charles Ramson, as well as Minister Stephen Jacobs. And of course, our Minister of Tourism, Culture, and Commerce, Industry and Commerce, ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Susan Rodriguez. Let's put our hands together for them, please, joining us for this spectacular show.
Side by side, as one people, one nation, we stand as one. We better together.
We want to shout out all of the other ministers visiting as well. All the members of cabinet joining us on this historic day, ladies and gentlemen. This is Guyana at 60, our Diamond Jubilee Independence celebration. And now, for the moment that we've all been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen. I know in the middle of the field, you can see the fire has already been lit. And now we're getting ready for the spectacular event. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Put your hands together. Excellent. And we're going to do it again. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We're going to go again. All right. Excellent job. Let's put our hands together once again for the K9 display from the Guyana Defense Force, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, we can do better than that. Excellent display by our service dogs. Thank you so much. From Barbados. Let's put our hands together as they make their way over to the fields. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, the military band display.
Welcome to Guyana, land of many waters, a place of blend with cultures. You have to see it for yourself. Pristine rainforest, untouched by what I can't contain. Guyana is the best. Let me hear you sing with me. Oh, Guyana, we are powerful because we are like jaguars that do not fail. So raise the golden arrowhead. Oh, Guyana, we are one people, one nation, one destiny. What a sight to see.
Ladies and gentlemen, the military display is making their way to the field. Put your hands together, please.
July
and gentlemen, the Guyana Defense Force as well as the Guyana Police Force ensemble currently being led by Superintendent Matthew Joseph. Put your hands together for them. Excellent display of talent and expertise by our servicemen and women. Of course, entertainment. Are you feeling the vibes, ladies and gentlemen? We can stand our feet and bump, you know. They're having a great time. The Guyana Defense Force, the Guyana Police Force, military band. Of course, led by Superintendent, the Vice Master, Matthew Joseph. Let's have a good time, ladies and gentlemen. This is our 60th Independence Anniversary. You've been seeing them a part of all of our independence celebrations. Just about a week or two ago, they were right here at the Guyana National Stadium for the iconic return of Guyana Festival 2026. Of course, the brainchild of President Ali. Let's put our hands together. Not only are they serving us in uniform, ladies and gentlemen, they're aptly entertaining us as well. This is Guyana at 60 years old, ladies and gentlemen. A spectacular display of patriotism and just how amazing we are as a people. Let's put our hands together once again the Guyana Defense Force Military Band and the Guyana Police Force Military Band, entertaining us this evening at the Guyana National Stadium. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the entertainment continues from our brothers and sisters, visiting us from the neighboring country of Barbados. Let's put our hands together for the Barbados Defense Force Band. And ladies and gentlemen, this band is led by the drum major, Colonel Sergeant Charles Roos. Put your hands together as they come to the field. Ladies and gentlemen, visiting us all the way from beautiful Barbados. Just last evening we were joined by the Honorable Prime Minister of Barbados, the Honorable Mia Amour Motley, on the shores of Guyana, joining our leaders shoulder to shoulder, and of course supporting us in our independence celebrations. This is the Barbados Defense Force Band. Put your hands together as they come. Ladies and gentlemen, within the presidential suite as well, I'm so delighted to acknowledge the presence of Prime Minister Mia Amour Motley. She's here with us in the presidential suite. Of course, here celebrating our independence anniversary, and on the field, the Barbados Defense Force. Let's put our hands together, please, as we give her a hearty welcome. Also present with us is the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Barbados. We have Mr. Christopher Sinclair, and we want to acknowledge the presence of all of our cabinet members as well, enjoying tonight's festivities with us right here at the Drone and Light Show 2026. Ladies and gentlemen, the Barbados Defense Force will actually be forming the number 60, but in Roman numerals. So very soon you'll be seeing LX on the field, again representing and symbolically representing our 60th independence anniversary. Let's put our hands together for the Barbados Defense Force Band. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen.
And relax.
The band is being expertly led by drum major Master Sergeant Charles Roos. Ladies and gentlemen, also in our midst from the beautiful country of Barbados, the Minister of Youth and Cultural Affairs, Shane Archer. I'm also happy to and delighted to acknowledge the presence of our very own ministers as well. Minister Kwame McCoy joining us today. Minister Vanessa Ben from the Ministry of Housing joining us, as well as our Minister of Labor and Manpower Planning, the Honorable Yoga Griffith. Put your hands together for our leaders. Guyana National Stadium. I
I
want
want
all of us to join in putting our hands together, ladies and gentlemen,
for the
for the
Barbados
Barbados Defense Force Military Band. What a spectacular display of service and talent. Let's put our hands together for them once again and show them that Guyanese love them. Put your hands together once again. Amazing performance. Thank you so much.
All
All
right.
right.
We want to
We're
put
going to
our
put our
hands
hands
together
together
once
once
again for
again
the
for
Guyana
Guyana
Police
Police
Force
Force
Military
Military
Band,
Band,
the
the
Guyana
Guyana
Defense
Defense
Force
Force
Military
Military
Band,
Band,
and
and
all the
all the
way
way
from
from
beautiful
beautiful
Barbados,
Barbados,
the
the
Barbados
Barbados
Defense
Defense
Force
Force
Band.
Band.
And
And
now,
now,
ladies and
ladies and
gentlemen,
gentlemen,
I
I
am
am
so
so
delighted to
delighted to
invite your
invite your
attention
attention
to the
to the
Demerara, the
Demerara, the
Barrigagio,
Barrigagio,
Demerara
Demerara
River
River
Bridge that
Bridge
is
that is
currently
currently
beautifully lit
beautifully
up
lit up
in the
in the
colors
colors
of
of
our
our
golden
golden
arrowhead,
arrowhead,
ladies and
ladies and
gentlemen.
gentlemen.
What
What
a
a
spectacular
spectacular
sight.
sight.
And of
And of
course,
course,
this
this
as
as
well
well
is one
is
of the
one of the
crown
crown
jewels
jewels
of the
of the
People's
People's
Progressive
Progressive
Party
Party
government
government
and the
and the
legacy
legacy
of
of
Dr.
Dr.
Mohammed
Muhammad
Irfan
Irfan
Ali. Let's
Ali.
put
Let's
our
put
hands
our hands
together.
together.
What a
What a
spectacular
spectacular
moment
moment
as we
as we
mark
mark
our
our
60th
60th
independence
independence
celebrations.
celebrations.
This
This
is a
is a
representation
representation
of
of
what
what
Guyana
Guyana
is
is
going to
going to
look
look
like
like
in the
in the
future.
future.
And as
And
you
as
know,
you know,
ladies and
ladies and
gentlemen,
gentlemen,
when it
when it
comes
comes
to
to
Dr.
Dr.
Muhammad
Muhammad
Irfan
Irfan
Ali, the
Ali, the
children
children
are a
are a
major
major
part of
part
the
of the
legacy that
legacy
he
that
is
he is
trying to
trying to
leave for
leave for
Guyana.
Guyana.
And so
And so
tonight,
tonight,
it is
it
my
is my
pleasure
pleasure
to
to
now
now
invite
invite
to
to
entertain
entertain
us
us
children
children
from
from
across
across
multiple
multiple
schools on
schools
the
on the
east
east
bank of
bank of
Demerara.
Demerara.
Our
Our
grade
grade
6
6
students,
students,
ladies and
ladies and
gentlemen, will
gentlemen,
be
will be
entertaining
entertaining
us.
us.
And this
And this
display is
display
a
is a
collaboration
collaboration
from the
from the
Ministry of
Ministry of
Education,
Education,
the
the
Unit of
Unit of
Allied
Allied
Arts,
Arts,
led by
led by
Mr.
Mr.
Nicholas
Nicholas
Fraser
Fraser
and
and
Dr.
Dr.
Miska
Miska
Griffith, the
Griffith,
Chief Planning Officer at the Ministry of Education. The children tonight will be beautifully forming a map of our country, the number 60, and of course, in the middle, a heart representing the love that they have for our country. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the future of Guyana, our students, as they come to entertain us.
In my heart, where'er I wander, memory enshrined thee. All my hopes and aspirations, all my longings only tie. Everlasting bonds around us as the fleeting years roll by. My Guyana time's unfolding, more and more than destiny, to redeem in lasting splendor all the years I've lost to thee, and the dawning of thy glory, ere the long, long night is cast. Oh, arise triumphant, glorious, from the ashes of the past. Oh, arise triumphant, glorious, from the ashes of the past. I don't think we ever sung better.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're looking at the future generations of Guyana, ladies and gentlemen. The ones who will take the legacy forward. They're representing schools from all across the east bank of Demerara. Let's put our hands together once again for them.
Guyana, Guyana, this fair land of ours has broken the bondage of farthest and bars. We love you, Guyana, from
Currently forming the map of Guyana, ladies and gentlemen, known as one of the most beautiful maps in the world. Let's put our hands together for our students, ladies and gentlemen, forming the map of Guyana. Absolutely stunning as we celebrate 60 years. What a moment to witness, ladies and gentlemen. We are celebrating 60 and our children is leading the way. Put your hands together once again for our students. And at our very core, ladies and gentlemen, with the love that we have for our country, being formed in the middle is the heart, ladies and gentlemen, representing who we are as a people, our resilience, our strength, our love for one another, ladies and gentlemen, the unity that is represented across all ethnicities in Guyana. This is Guyana at 60. I hope you have your phones out, ladies and gentlemen. This is a moment in our history, ladies and gentlemen. Our students from all across the East Bank of Guyana displaying who we are as a people. What an amazing display. Come on, put your hands together for them. At this time, we'd like to invite the dancers from the Joro Dance Company to head to the fields for a dance performance. Dancing to Guyana is we own.
I got to go production.
Guyana is we own. Shout from the mountains, tell everybody. Essequibo is we own. Straight to quarantine.
This land right here says we own. Town, village, country, tell everybody.
We not surrendering, we home. No apologies. One land with 6 different people, and we own it with pride. Mountains and the savannas, animals running wild is we own, we own. This is we own, is we own, we own, is we own. So when them want talk about taking over, 1/2 of the pie, no retreat, no surrender. For this here we gon' die, is we own, we own. This is we own, is we own, we own, is we own.
Guyana is we own. Shout from the mountains, tell everybody.
Essequibo is we own. Straight to quarantine.
This land right here says we own. Town, village, country, tell everybody.
Not surrendering, we home. No apologies. All the gold and diamond and the backside, the island, the waters leave it. Birds in the sky, waterfall from high. Just cut your eye, don't see it. We own, we own. This is we own, is we own, we own, is we own. I use the Maseruni and Pepperoni, I tune all gets leave it. The open savannah with me and Peter and we Jaguar don't create. We own, we own. This is we own, is we own.
Oh, Father, for generations born on this soil,
Bled and died to ensure our sovereignty.
and with this foundation
That has molded our identity is will survive and be our children's legacy. Oh, we own. Shout from the mountains, tell everybody, Essequibo is we own. Straight to quarantine. We not surrendering, we own. Town, village, country, tell everybody, this is we own. No apology.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together for the next generation of Guyana. Our students, a wonderful ensemble from the Ministry of Education of Allied Arts, and our students across the East Bank of Demerara. Put your hands together for them once again. And as well, the Joro Dance Company. All right, at this time, we'd like to invite a drumming ensemble by the Barbados Drumming Group. Ladies and gentlemen, this is under the patronage of the Barbados National Cultural Fund. Put your hands together as they join us on the fields. want to invite the drones to take one final shot of the map of Guyana formed on the fields. Ladies and gentlemen, get your phones out. A spectacular display, ladies and gentlemen, by our students. We want to acknowledge, representing the schools in Georgetown, we have Catley, West Rumfeld, Enterprise, Tocqueville, South Rumfeld Park, Smith Memorial, Sophia, St. Stephen's, St. Gabriel's, Comenius, North Georgetown, and of course, from the East Bank, we have Yarra Cabra Secondary, Dora Secondary School, Covent Garden Secondary, Grove Primary, Providence Primary, Peters Hall Primary, and Craig Primary. Ladies and gentlemen, the entire Guyana National Stadium. Let's put our hands together once again for our grade 6 students and this incredible display by our students from across Guyana, the future of our country. Red stand. The people at the top under the shelter, if you want to see or want to enjoy the lights, the drones, you will have to come down from the top rows in order to experience tonight's spectacular drone show. So just to let you know, from where you're positioned under the stands, the top rows, in order to fully experience tonight's drone show, you will have to take a step down in an orderly fashion, of course. Thank you. We're preparing for the grand event, ladies and gentlemen. Please get your phones out. If you'd like to go live, go live. But ladies and gentlemen, this is not a moment to be missed. We're preparing for the drones, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to ask the technicians to turn off all of the remaining lights.
In the land of the golden sun, where the rivers run and the forests hum, you can find me, oh, me, oh, me.
Can we guess what it is?
Straight from the savannah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
In every corner.
it is the Victoria Rachel Lily Guyana's national flower. A spectacular display of beauty. A flower that represents our resilience as a country. A beauty to behold. The Victoria Rachel Lily in full bloom over the Guyana National Stadium. Ladies and gentlemen, are we enjoying the drone light show?
Beautiful faces, different races. We live as one. We dance to the casa and the Congo drum. We stand as one. That's why they can't stop with, stop with. Why? You gon' know about sweetness when you meet. Everybody become family. You gon' feel the rhythm of the street. You gon' know about where. You gon' know why everything unique. From the rivers right down to the trees. It's a beauty that you cannot beat. Let me shout out.
The majestic Kaiser Fox, ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome to my home, home, my home, my home, my home. Welcome to my home, home, my home, my home, my home. Welcome to my home, home, my home, my home. You know we the greatest country, my home. We the life of the party, my home. We the cannot stop, we, my home, my home. You know we the greatest country, my home. We the life of the party, my home. We the cannot stop, we, my home, my home. You gon' know about sweetness when you meet. Everybody become family.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You gon' know about
our national bird. Tonight we are telling our national story in the sky.
Let me shout out. Welcome to my home, home, my home, my home. Welcome to my home, home, my home, my home. Welcome to my home, home, my home, my home. Welcome to my home, home, my home, my home. You know we're the greatest country, my home. We're the life of the party, my home. We they cannot stop.
This is the national bird of Guyana. The hosting, ladies and gentlemen, also known as the Kanchi pheasant. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for this amazing display. We are telling our national stories in the sky. A moment of wonder, a moment of beauty, and a moment of pride.
Oh Bangali Babu, oh Bangali Babu, oh Bangali Babu, oh Bangali Babu.
Can you guess what's next?
The very best that in Guyana is
Can we guess what's next?
I am
The Barrett Jagdio Demerara River Bridge. An iconic jewel under the People's Progressive Party. Ladies and gentlemen, a jewel and a great accomplishment under His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Irfan Ali, named after our visionary Vice President, Dr. Barrett Jagdio. Let's put our hands together once again.
We come from the country they call Guyana, land of the bauxite, the rice and sugar. We come from the country they call Guyana, land of the bauxite, the rice and sugar.
And this is why we're here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, celebrating 6 people, the journey to our shores, ladies and gentlemen, to form one legacy, one people, one nation, one destiny. Ladies and gentlemen, let me hear you say, one Guyana.
party. Inside the defense, country people over to be me. I'll always represent. I'm always Guyanese. In every party, inside the defense, country people overseas. Never deny your Guyanese. In the morning, in the evening, in the day, in the night. If you represent Guyana, make some noise. 1, 2. I am a Guyanese. I am a Guyanese. No matter where I be, I am a Guyanese. I am a Guyanese. I am a Guyanese. No matter. I want to see the lights up in the air. Let's go. 6 are we in this country. 6 are we in harmony. Get 6 away, 6 away. Get 6 away, 6 away. In every party, inside the defense, country people overseas. Never deny your Guyanese. In the morning, in the evening, in the day, in the night. Guyana, happy 60th. Make some noise. I am a Guyanese. I am a Guyanese. No matter where I be, I am a Guyanese. I am a Guyanese. I am a Guyanese. No matter where I be, I am a Guyanese. Let me see you put flags up, something in the air. Say good night and respect the Honorable Charles Ronson, Stephen Jacobs. Listen, if you represent Guyana anytime, anyway, Red Stand, make some noise. Green Stand, make some noise. Orange Stand, make some noise. All the stands, make some noise. Shoop! Somebody put some rocks and flags in the air one time. One time. If you love Guyana and you know that God covering this nation, put some lights up. Father, guide my way. Put them in the air. Protect me from my enemies. Show me things that I cannot see. Oh, please bless me. And everybody put your lights up. Guide my way. Protect me from my enemies. Surely goodness shall follow me. Oh, please bless me, Jehovah. Oh, yeah. See, on this path, all life's journey is filled with so much ups and downs. Yeah. And when you start having troubles and nobody else is around, who feels it knows. When pressure gets in a tough, mama tell me son, the fort and don't you be no quitter. I know you know it's going to get much better. Everybody, put your and everybody let me go. Guide my way. Protect me from my enemies. Put your flags in show me things that I cannot see. Oh, please bless me. You got to take the part over. Guide my way. Protect me from my enemies. Surely goodness shall follow me. Oh, please bless me. As a rite of passage, you got to seek the knowledge. But knowledge don't just come from books and sitting down in college. Just hold a meditation, take clear of situations that take away your joy, you take your peace. Guyana, just hold your faith and yes, you must be wise. 60 years we go in and we go in and we wise. Stay right and positive and don't you ever compromise. And always keep your eyes upon the prize. Guide my way. Protect me from my enemies. Show me things that I cannot see. Oh, please bless me, Jehovah. Guide my way. Protect me from my enemies. Surely goodness shall follow me. Oh, please bless me, Jehovah. Happy independence, time to time. See now
nothing happens before in time. Guyana, stay on the grind. Hold a meds and relax your mind. Again, I tell them time to time. Nothing happens before in time. Guyana, stay on the grind. Hold